Hello everybody! So it's been a long time since I did my last YouTube video. I think it was beginning of January maybe. So I've decided, obviously now it's February, we are going to do a February 2020 reading. However, I have mentioned when I'm asking for guidance that whenever you see this video, even if it's in March or April, the messages may apply to you at the time, so it doesn't matter when you see this video. If the messages resonate, then just take that. I thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't subscribed already, click the subscribe button, and if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up and do share with your friends or anyone else you feel would like these. Obviously check out any of my other videos if you feel drawn to them as well. And yeah, thank you to everyone who has subscribed and has watched so far. So I'm going to get on with the reading straight away, and we'll see what's in store for you for February 2020. So today we're using some different decks. We have, let me just grab the box. So we've got Magical Unicorn Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. We've got Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette Baron Reid. Love these cards. And then we've just got a little deck that I got from a magazine called Your Spirit Guides Oracle Cards. So yeah, I'm just going to use the mini ones. I was really guided to use those ones today. I haven't used them in a while, so okay, so I'm just going to get on with the reading. So the first card we've got is Best Friends. So pretty straightforward. It's obviously about your friendships. It's about people who are closest to you, but it's a message today to really pay attention to the people in your life and how they affect you. I was just talking, and I've just literally reminded myself as I'm talking that I was just saying a minute ago to check out my other videos, because I don't just do reading videos. Admittedly, most of my videos are readings, but there are a couple, I think 2 or 3 actually, in if you go to playlists, if you have a look in the self-discovery, I think it's the self-discovery playlist, there's one on there which is about evaluating friendships. Okay, so feel free to check that out if you're struggling in that area. If you're struggling in the area of like friendships, or people that you're close to, or relationships, anything like that, check that video out, because it really gives you an idea of how to kind of reflect on your relationships. Now this is coming through with the guidance today of being observant and paying attention not only to the people that you are surrounded by, but also how they make you feel. So when you're around them, are you resonating with what they're talking about? Are you feeling good about their company? Are you wanting to be somewhere else when you're with them, or are you really happy to be in their presence? Okay, and how do you feel before you go and see them, and how do you feel when you leave them? So this is a really strong message coming through today to really pay attention to all of those things, because it gives you an idea of kind of where you're at on your journey. If you are in your own personal development journey, self-discovery journey, it's really crucial to pay attention to kind of how people make you feel and how environments make you feel as well. And are you having the types of conversations that you want to have? Are you wanting to have more sort of deeper conversations, or want to talk about different interests and things like that? So it's just worth paying attention to that. All right, so then the next card we have is Curiosity. Now again, this is about sort of being curious about yourself. Okay, it's about being curious about the types of activities that you want to do, and the types of people that you want to kind of get to know. Maybe you want to try new events, things like that. This feels very like this year feels very fresh. It feels very new and exciting, and especially February. I don't know about you, but January always feels like that month which is kind of like, Christmas is over, all the fun is over, and then you're, probably worrying about money, things like that, and it's just very sort of I don't know, a lot of people say it's miserable, don't they, in January, and then when it gets to February you kind of feel a bit lighter and a bit more optimistic, I guess. So there is that energy coming through now, you know, for February, and it's like, what can I do that's gonna boost my energy even more? You know, can I try new activities? Can I join a, I don't know, join a class or a course, or meet new friends and try new hobbies and interests and things like that. So that's what's coming through. It's like getting curious about new things that you can try, and getting curious about what you like now. You know, maybe you're at a stage in your journey where you just feel like you want to do something different. You want to be a different person, not a different person, like don't change who you are, but you know, if you want to evolve more and be, I suppose, a more creative person, or you know, bring through your natural gifts or your natural creativity, and you know, things like that. It's just getting curious about what you could achieve, you know, what is your potential and what you could focus on as well. All right, so that's a really interesting card. I was just looking at it. It's really cute actually. It's got a unicorn and a little cat. Look. It's pretty cute, and it says start a project related to something you're curious about. So that's quite, I didn't even read that, so that's quite handy that it said that. So it's quite yeah, it goes with what it's saying. Oh, and interestingly, I haven't even looked at these cards before. I just literally like shuffled them and put them in front of me and just go and buy whatever I pick up straight away. So interestingly, the next one is creative. So as I was saying, you know, you might want to you know, start a new course, or you know, start being a bit more creative and bringing out that creative side of you. You know, I've got here draw, paint, think and act in creative ways. So maybe you want to, you know, start an art class, or I know there's obviously these messages aren't going to apply to everyone, but I'm sure when you tune into this, when you hear this message, you'll get something in mind. You know, maybe you've been thinking of something, maybe you've dreamt of something, maybe someone said to you, you'd be good at this, you know, like maybe write a book, or I don't know, maybe start going out walking, or you know, it could be anything. It doesn't have to be like you know, you don't just be an artist, or you know, a singer or a dancer or something to be creative. It's actually like just tapping into your own natural creativity within you. It's you know, coming up with creative ideas about how you could change something up in your life. Maybe, you know, try something new. You know, maybe you want to start walking, and you know, more, you know, join a walking club, or maybe an exercise class, or you know, something like that, or even just changing something up in your routine in your day. You know, start doing things for yourself more, you know, things, anything like that. It's just an idea. You know, creativity doesn't have to be actually doing creative stuff. It's ideas. Ideas are created in our minds, aren't they? So we are creative beings. You know, we create all the time. We create opportunities for ourselves, and it's all about that as well. All right, so they're the cards from the Magical Unicorns deck, and then we've got the Wisdom of the Oracle cards next. Okay, so we have a fork in the road. Now, I only saw this card, sorry, they're quite little these, so I'm going to put it right up close to the camera so you can see. So there is a llama in there, and there is a little monkey. And then you've got like flags at the top here, and you're in like a woodland area. And obviously, like fork in the road is generally obviously about making decisions. It's about having sort of two options generally, isn't it? Or, you know, a few options to choose from. And this could relate to what I've just said. You know, you might have a few options to kind of change up your life a bit. But I'm sensing this is about more about a decision that you have to make. There's going to be like a decision between two or more things, and I feel like it's going to baffle you a bit, and you're going to be like, so I'm getting an image of, you know, someone with that fork in the road, you know, in front of them, and they're like, well, which way do I go? And I feel to say go with the path that just pulls you. So if you feel, I don't know about you, but when you have to make a decision about something, there's always like a negative feeling, like an off feeling, and one that makes you feel like restricted, or not restricted, it's not the word, like you kind of retract a bit, you kind of step back, you feel yourself, like your energy moving backwards, like unsure, you know, doubt, things like that. And then there's another energy which you feel drawn to, you feel magnetized to, you feel like your heart is calling you to. And if you want to move forward in your life, I feel like to go with the one that moves you forward and pulls you forward, and you feel drawn to and you feel pulled to. It might even be that you feel pulled to it, but you're still a bit apprehensive about it. So maybe you're like back and forward, and it's like, oh God, well, which one do I choose? Because I'm back and forward. In those situations, I would go with what are you more pulled towards. You know, if there's two options, if you feel like there's more retraction with one of them than the other, then go with the one where you feel more pulled forward. If you don't feel any of those, then it's about getting quiet. It's about getting quiet with yourself, and you might not even have to make a decision between any of them. You know, you might have these two choices, and there might be something that's completely you know, not even in your radar at the moment, and that might come later, or that might come in a dream, or, you know, I keep saying dreams at the moment. I don't know if someone's dreaming a lot, but you know, and you're remembering your dreams, but there might be something you've never even thought about, and you could be focusing on these two things, or, you know, these main things, and none of them are right. You know, if you feel retracted for both of them, don't go with any of them, and just wait it out. Just be patient, okay? There seems to be a little cheeky monkey in the mix here, and he's kind of like having a little bit of a joke. Like, it's like I say, he's like a cheeky monkey, and it's almost like it's teasing you. Like, it's teasing you with these options, and you're really confused about these options. So you're like, I can't make my mind up. I don't know. Like, I don't feel like I can make a decision right now. And he's going, yes, you can. Like, it's really like strange energy. It's like childlike. But that's what I mean. It's childlike. And sometimes children don't understand when we have to make these big decisions in our adult lives. They don't quite understand, do they? They don't kind of get the bigger picture. And we have to look at the bigger picture. We have to weigh up all of the options, especially if it's a big life change, you know. And it just is a matter of stepping back, waiting it out, getting clear in your mind. And as I say, it might be something new that comes in, or it might be just you need more clarity on these things to feel right about the decision. All right, so that was quite an in-depth message. And then we have change in the wind. Right, so so this is kind of this is about like a wind, like kind of like a wind that's been kind of whirling you round for quite a while, and it's been going round in your mind quite some time. You've been really all over the place with this, and it might be to do with those decisions. And I feel like it's a tornado that's kind of around you, and you're in the middle of it. Kind of like this building here is like still. You're in the middle of it, and you've got this kind of tornado going around, and I feel like it's turning around in the other direction. It's like you're getting some different views about this now, and it's almost like it's slowing down. So this is the image I'm getting coming through. So you're staying sturdy. You're not really making a choice. You're not making a decision. And you can't really see clearly because the wind, like the tornado is kind of going around you. It's like you're in the eye of the storm. You're quite calm about it. You're not getting too stressed about it. But the tornado is going round, and it's like, it's not making your mind clear enough. So I've got this image of this little, I suppose a girl, or just a little person in the eye of this storm, and I feel to tell you to sit down and just wait it out. Again, same message as the other card. So it's like, wait it out, wait for the winds to change, okay? So they are going around the other direction. It's almost like you're getting new ideas about this. So to start with, it was going around in this direction, and you were like thinking of it in terms of a certain way, and then started to change direction, and you were thinking it in different ways, but it's still not getting you anywhere. But whatever way you think about it, because you can't see clearly, there's a storm going on around you. And so you need to just sit down, and you need to wait it out and wait for the storm to pass. That's what I feel. Wait for the winds to change. So it says a change in the wind. that sometimes in life we can't make sense of things. We don't have to always make sense of things. We feel like we do. We feel like we have to make choices really easily and, you know, straight away. But sometimes it's about timing, you know. Sometimes life throws things in our path we just don't have the answers for, and we're not meant to, you know. We when we sign up to do like a course or a driving test or you know, an exam or something like that, we know what we're getting into. We know that we have to come up with those answers, and we have to present something, and that's put in our path, and we know that, and we do that, and it's done, you know. But sometimes in life things are thrown up in our lives, and we're like, what do we do? Like, if there was a tornado, you couldn't really do much about it. You would have to just wait till it passes. So this is what this card, oh wow, it's really strong, this card. Yeah, this is what this card is bringing through. I know there's not a tornado in this at all. Well, it's kind of, you've got like leaves and stuff that are blowing around, so that kind of, yeah, says that. And I have no idea what the zebra's about. I can't really pick any, apart from like maybe black and white thinking. Like, I don't know if you're just thinking black and white, and you're thinking, well, I have to do this, or I have to do that, or I have to, you know, I have to make this decision. It has to be this or this. And that's maybe what this is bringing through as well. But it doesn't have to be that way. And the same message from the last card, you know, there might be other options. Yeah, so that's that card. Then we have the Spirit, what were they called again? Spirit Guide Oracle cards. And we have 2 lions. I'm going to read these 2 cards out together because we have, well, 3 lions actually. So it's really weird. I got these cards together and I knew they had to go together because obviously lions all in a pack, you know, all together. There's 3 lions, and I instantly got that song, 3 Lions on a Shirt. So I felt to say it. I know it sounds really obvious. I'm going to say that, and, you know, it's going to come in my head with that song. But I feel to say it just in case anyone's got something to do with lions on a shirt or t-shirt or something. You know, if you wear one and it means something to you, this is a message for you. So the cards are Come Together and Mighty Lion. Okay, so this is about making brave choices in terms of partnership, relationship, possibly friendship, like a close friendship. So any of those 3, it's about making decisions about that. Why decisions again? There's a lot of decisions to be made. But it's also, and again, the thing coming through about friendship. So maybe watch that evaluating friendships and relationships video as well. This is, yeah, it's about really paying attention to those close, really close friendships and what they bring to you, and being brave about decisions. So there's something about being brave and courageous about making decisions with this person or about this person. There's something coming through about business partnerships as well. So maybe someone has to make a brave decision about a business partnership, or a business opportunity. Maybe there's some business opportunity coming through for someone, or, you know, someone's going to offer you something and you have to make a brave choice. Now that might be linked to the decision cards that I was just mentioning. So you don't, like I say, you don't have to make this decision really quickly. If it's something that's really big and life-changing, do not jump into making big decisions. It's not a warning, it's just to make sure that you know what you're getting into and you feel completely satisfied before you sign the contracts or before you say yes to anything. Okay, but yeah, there's something about being close to someone, partnering with someone, making brave decisions, making the right decisions for you. And the messages on these cards also say, embrace the strength from this big cat to overcome challenges. Your animal spirit guide will see you through the wilderness. So these animals are coming through to kind of guide you and help you and support you with this decision. I feel it's meant to be in your path. You were meant to be offered this, or this person was meant to come in to help you with something. So trust it. I'd feel to not push this person aside or this opportunity aside. I just feel to really evaluate it and really pay attention to the way it makes you feel, and things like that. So whatever that is, whether that's friendship, partnership, business partnership, relationship, whatever it is, whatever resonates for you, that will be right for you. Everyone's different. This message isn't going to resonate for everyone, same as all my other messages from the cards. If they don't worry about it. Obviously I do intend for at least one message to come through for everyone who watches, so hopefully at least one message has, but yeah, that is definitely for someone watching anyway. And then the last one we have is a meeting. This is so strange. I love it. It's always the last card that really just wraps everything up and goes with everything. So a meeting of minds. Okay, and then you've got two people there, two unicorns, but this is two people coming together, a meeting of minds, whether that's to start a project together, start a business together, start a relationship together, whatever it is. I feel like you're very close, your minds are the same, they work the same. This feels positive, it feels very just on the same wavelength, on the same page. You get each other, you understand each other. There isn't any mistrust there, which would make your decision easier. But you do have to know all of the details, you have to know all the ins and outs, you have to feel that it's the right thing to do for you, and your life, and how it's going to improve your life, or if it's going to make it more difficult. You have to really evaluate that. Please do check out my evaluating friendship and relationship video. I just keep being told to say that, so please check it out, and it might help. In terms of partnership, business partnership, it might help you there as well. Just getting to just to feel better about that person, and to understand your connection and where you're at with that person first, because obviously that is quite important. So if you are going into partnership with someone, or business, whatever, you need to make sure that you're going to feel right with that, working with that person day in, day out, for that choice. And it says someone who shares your vision is near you. So it's definitely someone, as I say, who's on the same wavelength, shares your vision, shares your future vision. You have a lot in common. You have the same future goals and aspirations, and it's really positive. So if you are going to take anything from that, that it's a really positive sign. All right, so I hope you enjoyed that reading for February 2020. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and as I say, subscribe, share, whatever you feel you want to do. And thank you so much for tuning in. If you are interested in personal readings, I do WhatsApp and email readings. I also do self-discovery mentoring. So if anyone wants help on their journey, I'm a qualified counsellor. I help people, I listen to them, and I help mentor them with any difficulties you're having in life, any direction that you want to go in, and you need help, support with that. I do that as well through Messenger or a video call. So I can do a lot of remote work, also do face-to-face work for anyone local, readings and self-discovery mentoring. So just reach out to me. I have all my contact details below, and all of my social media links as well. So click on any of those to follow me and to contact me. All right, so thank you ever so much again, and I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.